By understanding the principles of the Millionaire Next Door, you'll gain a fresh perspective on wealth accumulation, learn to make your money work harder for you, and set yourself on the path to financial freedom. So, stay tuned as we unlock the secrets to becoming the millionaire next door, proving that financial success is within everyone's reach. We've all seen movies where millionaires live in massive mansions, driving luxury sports cars. But many real-life millionaires don't fit this mold. Research shows many live in regular neighborhoods, drive sensible cars, and prioritize financial security. True wealth isn't about looking rich, it's about being rich. It's about accumulating assets that generate income and provide financial security. Equating wealth with lavish spending can lead to debt and financial instability. Many fall into the trap of buying expensive items to impress others. Many millionaires are frugal, living below their means and prioritizing long-term goals. Understanding this can change your financial habits. True financial success is about making smart choices today for a brighter future. One key takeaway from the Millionaire Next Door is that many millionaires are disciplined with their finances. They budget, save, and invest wisely to accumulate wealth over time. Prioritizing financial security over material possessions, they build a solid financial foundation. They live in modest homes, drive practical cars, and avoid unnecessary expenses. They focus on long-term goals rather than short-term gratification. This disciplined approach allows them to build wealth steadily and secure their financial future. By adopting financial prudence, you can break free from overspending and make your money work for you. Building wealth is a marathon, requiring discipline, patience, and smart financial choices. We live in a society that often equates spending with status. From designer clothes to luxury cars, we're bombarded with messages that suggest our worth is tied to what we own. This misconception can be incredibly damaging to our finances, leading us down a path of overspending and debt. The Millionaire Next Door challenges this notion head-on, revealing that many millionaires are anything but extravagant spenders. The book highlights how true wealth isn't about keeping up with the Joneses, but about making conscious choices with your money. It's about understanding that a flashy lifestyle might grab attention, but it doesn't necessarily equate to financial security or happiness. In fact, many people who appear wealthy are living paycheck to paycheck, burdened by debt and financial stress. Instead of chasing fleeting material possessions, millionaires often prioritize experiences, relationships, and long-term financial goals. They understand that true satisfaction comes from financial freedom and the ability to pursue their passions without being limited by money. This shift in perspective is crucial for anyone looking to build wealth and achieve financial independence. Remember, it's not about depriving yourself of enjoyment, but rather about making conscious choices with your money. It's about differentiating between needs and wants, and understanding that true happiness and fulfillment stem from financial security, not from material possessions. One of the most powerful strategies for building wealth is living below your means. It's about being mindful of your spending and making conscious choices that align with your financial goals. Break free from consumerism and prioritize financial security over fleeting material possessions. Free up more income for saving and investing, essential for building wealth. Create a budget, track expenses, and cut back without sacrificing quality of life. Cook more meals at home and be conscious of daily spending habits. Consistently living below your means creates a financial buffer for emergencies and achieving financial independence. Building wealth is a marathon, requiring patience, discipline, and smart financial choices. Now, some people think that as you make more money, managing it becomes less important. That somehow having a lot means you don't need to sweat the small stuff. But let me tell you, that's a quick way to find yourself right back where you started. Think of it like this. Time, energy, and money are your most valuable resources, right? You've got 24 hours in a day, a certain amount of energy, and a limited amount of money coming in. How you choose to spend these resources will directly impact your wealth. The more effectively you manage your time, the more you can get done. The more efficiently you use your energy, the more productive you'll be. And the smarter you are with your money, well, the more it'll grow. It's about making conscious choices and developing good habits. Don't fall into the trap of thinking more money solves everything. It's about working smarter, not just harder, and managing all of your resources wisely. So how do you actually manage these resources effectively? Well, it starts with awareness. Track your time for a week. See where it's actually going. You might be surprised how much time is wasted on things that don't really matter. Next, prioritize. Identify your most important tasks, the ones that are going to move the needle the most in terms of your goals, and focus your energy on those first. Remember the 80-20 rule: 80% of your results usually come from 20% of your efforts. Don't be afraid to delegate or outsource tasks that someone else can do more efficiently or for less money. Your time is valuable, so use it wisely. This could be anything from hiring a virtual assistant to help with administrative tasks to getting your groceries delivered. Finally, automate your finances. Set up automatic transfers for savings and investments. That way, you're consistently putting money towards your future without even having to think about it. Remember, it's about working smarter, not harder. Let's talk about cars. We've all seen it, the flashy sports cars, the luxury SUVs. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that a fancy car equals wealth, that it's a status symbol that sets you apart. But here's the thing, true wealth isn't about impressing others, it's about financial security, freedom, and the ability to live life on your own terms. That flashy car, it's often a sign of debt, not wealth. Think of it this way, every dollar you spend on a car payment, insurance, and maintenance is a dollar that isn't going towards building your future. It's a dollar that isn't invested, growing, and working hard for you. Instead of trying to keep up with the Joneses, why not focus on building a solid financial foundation? Because true wealth is about so much more than just the car you drive. Now, I'm not saying you need to drive around in a beat-up old clunker, but there's a big difference between buying a car for status and buying one for its value and practicality. When you're considering a car purchase, ask yourself, does this car fit my needs and lifestyle? Is it reliable? Is it fuel efficient? Can I comfortably afford the payments, insurance, and maintenance without sacrificing my other financial goals? Remember, a car is a depreciating asset. The moment you drive it off the lot, it loses value. So, it's crucial to be smart about your purchase. Don't let a car define your worth. True wealth is about making smart financial decisions that set you up for long-term success, not short-term gratification. We all want the best for our loved ones, especially when it comes to their financial well-being. It's tempting to want to help them out, to give them a financial safety net. But sometimes, too much help can actually do more harm than good. Think of it like this. If someone is constantly being financially bailed out, they never learn to manage their own money. They never develop the essential skills of budgeting, saving, and investing. They become financially dependent, and that can be a tough cycle to break. It's like the saying goes, give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. The same principle applies to money. Instead of simply giving handouts, focus on empowering your loved ones to become financially independent. So, how do we do that? How do we foster financial independence in others? It starts with open and honest conversations about money. Talk about budgeting, saving, and investing. Encourage them to track their spending, set financial goals, and create a plan to achieve them. Offer guidance and support, but ultimately let them make their own financial decisions and learn from their mistakes. Now, this doesn't mean leaving them high and dry. Be there to answer questions, offer advice, and provide a listening ear. But resist the urge to constantly step in and solve their problems for them. Remember, true generosity isn't about enabling dependence, it's about empowering independence. By teaching others how to manage their finances, you're giving them a gift that will last a lifetime. You've probably heard stories about trust fund kids, right? Most millionaires didn't inherit their wealth, they built it. They instill those values in their children. If you were born into wealth, wouldn't you want your kids to understand hard work and financial responsibility? True wealth isn't just about money, it's about passing down knowledge and habits. Like planting a tree, you teach them to nurture it. Financially successful families teach principles of earning, saving, and investing. It's about empowering them to create their own success stories and fostering self-reliance and financial independence. True wealth is measured by the values you embrace and the legacy you leave behind. Look, I get it. You want the best for your kids, you want them to have opportunities you never had. And if you're in a position to help them financially, that's fantastic. But consider this, the most valuable gift you can give them is financial education. Start early. Teach them about earning, saving, and budgeting. Even young kids can grasp the concept of saving for a goal. Give them an allowance and encourage them to save a portion. As they get older, involve them in family financial discussions. Let them see how you budget, save, and invest. And remember, it's not just about the money, it's about instilling the right values. Teach them the importance of hard work, delayed gratification, and making smart financial decisions. Encourage them to pursue their passions, but also to be realistic about their finances. Because the truth is, financial independence is about more than just money. It's about freedom, security, and peace of mind. It's about having the ability to pursue your dreams without being held back by financial constraints. And those are values that will benefit your children far more than any financial inheritance ever could. You've probably heard the usual spiel: go to a good college, get a stable job, climb the corporate ladder. That's the supposed recipe for success, right? But let me tell you, the world's full of millionaires who took a completely different route. Don't limit yourself to the well-worn path. Instead, think about what truly excites you, what you're passionate about. Maybe it's a hobby you could turn into a business, a unique skill set you could offer as a service, or a problem you're driven to solve. That's your niche, your unique space in the world. And the beautiful thing is, when you're passionate about what you do, it doesn't even feel like work. You're naturally driven, you're constantly learning, and you're way more likely to stick with it for the long haul. Remember, the most successful people are often those who create their own opportunities, not just wait for them to appear. Think about it. The richest people in the world often found their niche and dominated it. They weren't afraid to be different, to specialize, to become the go-to expert in their field. This laser focus allows you to command premium prices, build a loyal customer base, and ultimately, achieve financial freedom. Finding your niche isn't always easy. It requires introspection, research, and maybe even some trial and error. But trust me, the rewards are well worth the effort. Start by identifying your strengths, interests, and what sets you apart from the crowd. Then, explore the market demand for those skills and interests. Are there people willing to pay for what you offer? If so, you're on the right track. Remember, building wealth isn't always about following the crowd. There's a big difference between inheriting wealth and building it yourself. While heirs might have a head start, self-made millionaires often have a different perspective on money, one built on hard work, discipline, and smart financial decisions. They understand the value of a dollar because they earned it, often through years of hustle and sacrifice. This experience instills a deep sense of financial responsibility, a key ingredient often missing in those who inherited their wealth. Whether you're starting with a trust fund or a dream, financial literacy is crucial for building lasting wealth. This means understanding how to budget, save, invest, and manage debt effectively, skills that can be learned and honed over time. Think of it like this: you wouldn't expect to win a race without training, right? The same goes for your finances. You need to equip yourself with the right knowledge and tools to navigate the complex world of money. Luckily, there are tons of resources available to help you level up your financial literacy, from books and podcasts to online courses and financial advisors. Don't be afraid to seek out information and ask questions. The more you learn, the better equipped you'll be to make smart financial decisions and grow your wealth over time. Remember, the path to wealth might be simpler than you think. It's not about flashy cars or extravagant spending, but about making smart choices, investing wisely, and building a life of true financial freedom. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more insights on how you can build your own fortune. Start your journey to becoming the millionaire next door today.